Okay, welcome. What do I want to see on British pound Japanese yen? I want to see a bullish breach, okay, retrace to make give us some deeper retracement, failure to continue downwards, break of market structure, test 1, test 2, originally retest of this high, then continuous bullish momentum. Okay, this is what I want to see. But at the moment, I'm not going to rush in taking any buys on the break of this high or this high. I just want to see price do what it's got to do first of all. But for those of you who like trading patterns, you could easily see that this is some head and shoulder pattern, or in other words, something of this nature, inverted head and shoulder pattern. I think that's a better term. Inverted head and shoulder pattern. And generally, I don't trade using all these patterns. Doesn't mean I don't know it. It just means that I have transcended memorizing patterns to understanding what causes those patterns to occur. Okay. If I'm to even tell you, ideally, this is supposed to be price should dip to this level. Okay. But since price did not dip to this level, what we are looking at is this, which is this level now. So if to retest this high, then a continuous bullish rally will indicate what that price wants to go further. But I'm not going to just jump on it. I'll wait for some retracement. That's what I'm trying to say. There's something that's crossed my mind. Something that crossed my mind, which is yeah. Look at this structure that occurred. This is to tell you that the market is not acting ideally. This is what I mean. Let's assume this is O, A, B, C, D. You know, ideally, market is supposed to make a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. If it wants to continue its bearish momentum, okay, or the bearish market structure. But what we saw was this is O or zero, starting point, lower high, lower low, change of structure with a wick, lower low. This is not an ideal state. As an experienced trader or listening from someone who at least observes structures like this is an indication that something is erratic with this market behavior. Okay, first of all, this is an indication that we have buyers with their orders pending around here, which is why it could violate this resistance. Okay, we had buyers with their order waiting, so they are strong buyers. So what you could do is, if I were trading on those, I think they call them those who go against others. I've forgotten the name, something counter traders or something. Can't remember the name right now, but they do counter. So perhaps you have taken a buy here, kept your stop loss very low. Let's say those people are like keeping 50 pips, 30 pips, whatever, and you keep adding position. But I don't trade that because rule number one for every trader is that the trend is your friend, and the trend was printing some bearish swings. So why go for the counter trend? That is for British pound Japanese yen. I think I've given some elaborate explanation to that. Then for gold, what are we looking to achieve on gold? Gold has been bay lately, so much sweet bay behavior. So for gold, as you can see, price has been printing some retracement. If we drop to the lower time frame, what we're going to see is I'm anticipating some deep retracement. Excuse me. Based on what we've seen here, a break of this high will indicate deeper retracement, and this is a clean traffic to the left. Okay, But don't forget, generally we are in seller's territory. Whatever is in here is simply retracement. So if it retraces deeper, we'll be taking sales on the break of this low. If it does not retrace or break this high, we'll be taking sales on the break of this low. Okay. Our indication is market structure. As you see, I'm not drawing trend line here. Okay. If I were to draw trend line, those who trade with trend line, you would have taken sales here, but you would have been taken out. There are some shortcomings with trading with trend line. Okay, so I'm just going to teach you how to trade pure price action infused with fundamentals, understanding the commitment of traders, and some other things that would encourage you to delve into the market and get your shine. Okay, so for gold, it's just simple. A break on above this, a break of this resistance will indicate further dip. Okay, if it gives us that further dip and it flips, we'll be taking sales on the break of the structure. Original TP or TP1 will be retest of the low originally made or previously made. Then we leave runner to keep dipping. Okay. Then for Bitcoin, which is the last but not the least, nothing much on Bitcoin per se. It's just been dilly-dallying. So if you've been following from, I think 2 days ago, we said something about just chilling on Bitcoin. So chilling because after we retested this high, nothing has happened yet. Price has just been here. Okay. So we could anticipate further rally to go up, but I don't want to take anything here. I want to see a clear bullish momentum, then retracement. Then for sales, let's see what price will print before I talk about the sales. And even if it breaks this low, I won't say, okay, take sales to retest this low. Yeah, that is possible, but I wouldn't just want to say take sales. I like price to be convincing. And as it stands now, the buyers are showing weakness compared to the sellers, who both of them are weak, but the buyers are weaker than the sellers at the moment. It doesn't mean the buyers are out, it just means that people are gauging their risk. So let's see what buyers are going to do today. And we'll see what we do next. We just will respond to the market. We're not going to react, which is where emotion comes in. We'll respond and anticipate the move and do the appropriate action or take the appropriate action. So that is all for now. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, and like. SNCL. Peace.